Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Karl, Franz in the Old World. And I left off with this battle against Bloodfeather, and I really wanted to try to hit them hard because I want to wipe them out fast. But of course this battle says it is a valiant defeat, and honestly it probably is going to be a valiant defeat, but I think I should try to fight it and see how it goes. Looking at the map here, it's a pretty open map from what I can tell. The problem is that they do have some cavalry units. So they've got Goblin Wolf Riders, Goblin Wolf Chariots, and then they've got Forest Goblin Spider Riders. So these are all, oh, this one is a missile cavalry, or missile chariot, but then the trolls are what I'm primarily worried about. And the regeneration could be pretty bad, but I've saved it here, so I'm going to go ahead and fight it. And if I lose, I'll probably reload and retreat. But at that point, it's like, to what end do I retreat? Do I just try to fight that army outside of the garrison? Do I go back and try to make sure that I'm fully replenished? That might be my best bet. I could try to work up to some better units, but I don't know how easy that's going to be because I'm poor. So we'll give it the old college try, and maybe a miracle will happen. I've had that happen in other battles and it's worked out, but then sometimes I go in and a defeat ends up still being a defeat. So we'll try it and see. All right, it's kind of bumpy territory here. Trying to see where would be the best spot to set up. I usually set up in corners. Not necessarily trying to be a corner camper, but let's be honest, I am kind of a corner camper, so that's why I do well as the dwarves. Oops, I just moved to that same unit. Because the dwarves thrive on corner camping. Alright, so let's set the archers. I have the crossbowmen back further because they have more range. And then the regular archers, I'll probably spread them out. I'm going to stack them. Actually, I'm going to have the Regiment of Renown in the middle here. I'm going to spread these guys out, so I know I'm stacking them right on top of each other right now, but that has a purpose. And then the handgunners, I am going to have be in front of the archers, but I also need to stack them with the melee units because otherwise they will get attacked, which has happened before. But this isn't good. I don't know how to do the chevron formation very well, so I'm gonna kind of stack people like this. Alright. And then other handgunners. Stretch them out as much as I can because with my gun units, I like to have as much of an arc as possible, whereas most people say with the archer units, you want them to be more of a square formation so that they can pivot more easily. Okay, so these guys have moved, so I still have my little units, my beat up units. Alright, let's stick a couple over on the right side, a couple over on the left side. I have the pistoliers. Oh, I probably should set up on this side for when that guy comes in, but that's alright. I'm not going to. Wrong one. I meant to click my lord. I really need to get a life wizard in here, I think. Because I have no healing capability right now. So I'm not real sure about this, guys. Really not sure about this. So my pistoliers are fast compared to their cavalry. The range on their wolf chariots is 145. I have 75 range, so my range is not as good. So I think I might have the pistoliers come on the left side, their right side. And maybe I could use this to... I'd like to be able to pick off the Lord, but the trolls would actually be potentially a good thing. Whoops. Oh, they're spirit leeching me. It's not very nice. Okay. So they have the goblin wolf riders coming after me right now. Let's see if I can do any damage to the stone trolls. Oh, they're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. They're just gonna regen though. That's the bigger problem. Oh man, they got me. 105 versus my 125. I got take it out of skirmish mode. Well, this isn't going well. I can't break out of... I'm just gonna have them stand here and... Oh, I never did move these archers. Oops. That's definitely not good for the formation. I know I should keep them more square, but it's not gonna happen. Alright, so I need you guys to be focused on the trolls. Ouch, that really hurt. I wonder if I can hit this guy around my... Yes, we're breaking down on the side. Alright, so I got this guy in. He's gonna take forever and a day to get over here, though. Or I could have him go after the... Alright, handgunner's gotten a melee with the hero from the other side. What are you? Oh, you're just a large dude. Alright, that hero's gonna die. Yeah, it's not looking good for us, boys.
Don't misfire. Find the enemy. Take aim. Launch.
My front line's not looking great.
Shoot. Yes, General.
You guys focus on the orc boys with spears. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy to come in and assist. He's a little bit of a higher level.
Conditions acceptable.
Yeah, the line's breaking down, unfortunately. Halberdiers hold up pretty well. If I could just actually take out the river troll hag. Okay, so there. These trolls are coming back in. Yeah, it'd be better to have over here.
Crossbows ready, General! Weapons at the ready!
See, some of them are starting to flee. Their lord's starting to flee. Pikemen, go after these guys. Pull these guys back.
Awaiting
Yeah, I think the tide's gonna turn against us, unfortunately.
Spot us the target! The Sigma! Fire! Bring it down!
Alright, so
Charge!
you could go after the orc big boss.
Attack! Find your target! For friends! Raise your weapons! Faith is my shield!
I was gonna say, turn.
Pray for glory! Show us the foe! Prepare for combat! Taking aim!
Alright, who do we have here? So you guys are going after the big boss. I'll get you go after the goblin wolf chariots.
No lingering! Get them! Take aim!
Alright, so the trolls are still
Water!
coming in hot.
Sigma is with me! Take aim! Taking position!
So the stone trolls are going to be an issue.
Fire! Fire! Sigma preserve us!
Yeah, it's not really staying in my favor all that much.
My Karl! Death to the faithless! Golden hammer! For the comet, ready!
Really trying to... Alright, so my lord's withdrawing. Yeah, it's going to turn the battle against me.
Sigma is with me!
That big boss is a pain.
At speed! Servant of Sigma!
Yeah, it's not going well.
Mortar!
But another thought would be, maybe I could try to replay this and set up closer to where that guy reinforces from. And if that's the case, maybe I'd have better luck because he wouldn't have to run 2 years just to get...
Crack that machine!
Alright, well, we'll put this on a faster speed because we're going to be running out of... Alright, valiant defeat. Rematch. I think that just lets me fight it again, right? So I guess we'll just do a 2 for battle and see if I can do it again on the second try. And like I said, I think I'm going to set up on the other side. And I think I should probably not... Well, so the problem is it's just my handgunners don't have a great view over... Well, it's not so bad right here, I guess. I'll probably just want to reposition everybody. Watch this one go worse than the other one did. Alright. Because once that other lord can come in, he's pretty high level. Alright, so let me set up here with intention, more intentionally. I'm going to put the crossbowmen there. Some archers in front, kind of spread them out a little bit. Can't really see what I'm doing here, so. And then handgunners. I would like to have them so that they're not super vulnerable. But I don't know how all that's going to go over. And then I will probably move this army back after I see how this is, because I honestly at this point I have no idea where anybody is. I'm just going to start moving them around. Oh, I could have done that way more gracefully. So, all right. So let me just pause it here. So I have the pikemen. So these are the handgunners. Pistoliers are over here. I'm gonna bring them around the back. Okay, and then I have some pikemen that are right in front of the handgunners. There's the warrior priest. Okay. Pikemen on this side, pikemen on this side. And then a bunch of archers. We've got this guy. And this guy. I should probably have them target the lords and such. Alright, so I'm going to swap out the pikemen here with the pikemen that are more healed up over here. I don't know. 45 seconds.
Sir, no lingering.
I don't know what is going on here. Oh, he's trying to run through the ranks. Okay, so I don't know if it's even worth targeting the trolls because they're large units and I don't know. Oh, they're spirit leeching my pikemen. Stop that. Because the trolls are large and I don't know if, because this is anti-infantry, they're not infantry, so pull these guys back a little bit because I could have the, oh well, actually if you want to go after them. Alright, so we got some guys that are trying to sneak around the back here. Pull these guys back. Alright, have you guys shoot them. Alright, go after the trolls. Gonna need assistance here. Whoops. Just throw on all the buffs that I can. I probably should. Maybe I could have them just fire. Alright, so my handgunners got charged. Didn't want that to happen. Didn't want the pistoliers to be back there either, but here we are. Yeah, I feel like this is not going to go as well. I'm just going to charge everybody into melee here. I could have these guys. I don't know if they can fire off this little ledge. Alright, there's a big blob right here. If I could, well, actually I might have this guy go after archers. If I can tie up the archers, that might be better. The pistoliers would be good at chasing down the archers, but I have them in a bad spot. Chase them down. You have a speed of 35 versus 39. Well. Let's have him chase down archers. Okay, my lord's almost dead. The halberdiers just fight these guys.
Let us go. For Franz! Yes, my lord! Go! Formation march! Sigma! Missiles at the ready!
I would love to have the crossbows both firing at some of these guys. Can I bring the handgunners over to fight the trolls? Because I have not much to spare on my front line here. Have them. Actually, I'm gonna need you to go around the back here. Okay, so they're losing. But if I could just get... Alright, so he's routed. Oh, those pikemen are in trouble. Yeah, I don't know if this is winnable even on the second try, unfortunately. Because their stone trolls are a big pain, and the fact that they have 2 orc big bosses and the troll hag, it's not ideal. And I'm just not setting up the army very good. Yeah, I'm not winning against the stone trolls, unfortunately. Okay, so they're out of arrows. Well, they were busy at least. Yeah, we're losing it again, boys. So, I don't know. I think my best bet is probably just to reload the save and back off and try to fight without the garrison. Because garrisons in Grimhammer are ridiculous. I'll say that much. What if I just toggle skirmish mode on all these blokes? Alright, well, we'll just let it ride out until everybody's gone. Alright, valiant defeat. Well, there's 23 minutes wasted. See, it's the stone trolls. Look at those numbers. If they didn't have the stone trolls, this would have been a much different situation. But the stone trolls with regeneration, they took like no damage. Look at that. And they were... Well, I was trying to have them fight my lords and such, but once they crushed through my front line and got to my archers, it was kind of over at that point. So I've done it before and I'll do it again. I'll reload the save and then I will think about how to go about doing this. Probably try to retreat and fight it not with the garrison. It's just still going to be tough. If I could get back to my own garrison and have that as a backup, that might help, but I was really hoping to make this, to hit this faction hard. But even these like super minor factions are very challenging just because the garrison gives them like a lord right off the bat. But that's just me complaining. So there are options, things that we could do. And actually the fact that they were attacking me, it probably isn't wise. I was thinking I probably didn't lose my army. I may have lost my lord and the hero, though. So I could just try to retreat and get back to my settlement and then replenish there, but it would probably take a long time to replenish. I'll see what it looks like once it finally loads through. Okay, so I lost halberdiers, I lost spearmen. Alright, well, I'm going to have to wait until the end of the turn anyway before I can reload the save, so I'll go ahead and pause it, and then we'll make a decision on what we want to do after that. All right, so here's the end of the turn, and I have this war declared or civil war prevented. Probably I will stop the war. I should have enough prestige. Oh, here we go. The elector counts. Where'd it go? Ah. The elector counts are the hereditary rulers of the empire's provinces whose titles have been passed down over many long centuries. I'm just going to skim through this. Following Sigmar's passing, there were only 12 elector counts. Later on, others won or bought the right to cast their vote. They were known simply as electors. There are currently 5 of the electors: the high priest of the cult of Ulrich, the elder of the Moot, and 3 from the cult of Sigmar. The Sigmarite representatives are disproportionately influential because they always cast their votes for the same candidate. Okay, well, that's interesting. Historically, their votes tend to favor the Count of the Reichland, while the cult of Ulrich's vote invariably goes to the Count of Middenheim if he is contesting the election. The elder of the Moot is less predictable, being more interested in the timing of his next meal than political intrigues. Interesting, interesting. All right, well, here we go. I think I'm just going to suck it up, and we're going to go back to Salfin. And I will camp, try to replenish up, and just see if I can get some more units here. I could get 1 of each. That's how sad my situation is. Okay, get 1 globally recruited. Let me check diplomacy first, see if I can get extra money. Nope. Or the alternative is I could see if Franz.
I am Prince and Emperor.
I could try to go up and raid.
Make haste, men.
So I would get no money. So maybe that's not a good idea to do because I'm not going to get any money.
I am Franz. They will
Try to ambush to see if a rat would come after me because that would be ideal. Okay, he's got 3 storm vermin now. Gutter runner, slinger, poison, plague monks. How is he getting all these stinking high units? Anyway, got an undivided issue because of... Well, this is Torox, isn't it? I'm not sure who's up here. Oh, this is... Is it Kazrak, the one eye? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm trying to decide if it's worth putting the units into this army or into this guy's army. This guy's army, they cost more, so I think it probably is better to put them into Emil's army. And I'm going to do pikemen. Well, I can only do 1 of each. So probably should have just reloaded the save and backed off, but it's whatever. Now, if I could just have these guys come help. If I could have high elves helping, that would be fantastic, but does not look like that's going to happen. Alright, so this is Theon Volkman, who is in Franz's army. So I'm going to give him melee defense. Melee defense. And then this guy, I'm going to give him melee defense as well. Already checked diplomacy. I have no money. So I think that's all I can do this turn. And I have no prestige to really do anything there, so I guess we will probably just have to send it around. I think that's going to be the end of this one. So that was a very battle heavy, and it wouldn't surprise me if Nub Zub Bone Crusher comes after me. Although he might sit and replenish as well at Gorsel. But if I can get him to fight not at the garrison, that would be ideal. Or if the high elves could come assist, but they're busy up at the Black Tribe, it seems. So enemies everywhere. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.